There's also host9.com. The cool thing about host9.com is if you're offering reseller hosting, like say you're selling it to somebody where they pay you $5 a month, the cool thing is that you can have that server anywhere in the world that you want. So if they live say if they live in Canada, you can have the server in Canada. If they live in Singapore, you can have it in Singapore. So it's just more convenient for them. Other than that, I recommend going with HostGator. So after you purchase your domain name and your hosting, you are going to want to integrate the two. So here's what you would do. You would go to your cPanel, and you're going to, if you don't know how to get to this, contact your hosting provider. It's usually your domain name / cPanel, and then you log in. They'll give you all this information when you sign up. And do make sure that you get a server with cPanel installed. Most of them are, but some of them have different control panels other than just cPanel. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to add-on domains first of all, and we're having an issue here, it looks like. Okay, so anyways, you're going to go to add-on domains, and you're going to add your domain that you just purchased. First of all, actually I believe you need to go into, this is just in GoDaddy, and just this domain that I don't use, it's actually expired. What you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to update your name servers, and this will be located in your cPanel on the left hand side. It'll tell you what your name servers are. I think I have a virtual private server, so it doesn't say it, but it's going to be over here somewhere if you have HostGator. So it's going to give you two different name servers. You're going to go over here, you're going to go to manage name servers, you're going to click on custom and enter custom name servers, and you're going to enter them both in there. Okay, then you're going to go back over and you're going to do your add-on domain. You're going to do that, and then your hosting and your domain name are integrated. So you're going to have to do that with every domain name that you purchase, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so then we're going to install WordPress, and that's easy as well. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your host adds something to your cPanel to install WordPress. Usually it's Fantastico to Deluxe, and sometimes HostGator charges, I think it's $1 more per month to have this, or there's some other newer software out there. I forget exactly what it's called, but it does essentially the same thing. So you're going to go into Fantastico Deluxe, and you're going to click on WordPress. You're going to go to new installation, and then you're going to install it. You're going to select your domain, whatever the domain name is that you're installing this on right here. Leave the directory blank. You're going to add an administrator username. So this is going to be to enter your admin area for WordPress. Now what you want to do is you want to not name this admin, because if someone tries to do a brute force attack on your website, which has actually happened to me recently, you do not want this to be admin, because it's going to be extremely easy for them to figure out your password, because they already have your username. They can go and they can type in, their software can type in all the combinations of passwords and find it pretty easily. Now if there's a username and a password or a username that's different from admin, it's going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for them to find it. Then you're going to type in your password, and then you're going to type in your admin nickname. Your admin nickname is what your posts are going to show up as, or your articles, the name there. So you don't want it to be admin or anything odd, because it's going to say posted by admin. You want it to be posted by your name. And then you want to enter your email, your site name, and your description. Then click install WordPress, and you're good to go. So also what you want to do is when you log into your WordPress, and you get there by going to your domain, whatever your domain is, .com/wp-admin. You're going to want to change your permalinks to post name. So all you do is you go into your settings, permalinks, and click on the little post name button. If you're doing pages, you're going to also want to change your front page to whatever you want your front page to be. So if you go in and create a page for atrial fibrillation symptoms, say this is going to be your main page and this is your keyword, then you're going to go into your settings in WordPress, you're going to click on reading, and then you're going to click on atrial fibrillation symptoms as your front page. Once again, you want your name and username to be something other than admin. You want your name to be either your name or a pen name that you're using. And you can do this in the WordPress installation like I just showed you, or you can actually go into users and you can edit this. Alright, so there is a place to get cheap themes, and it's called themeforest.net. Now I don't actually use any of the WordPress themes in here. I actually have a couple different ones. They did cost money, but you can get themes in here for as little as like $10. So you just go to WordPress and you can go and select a category, or you can search. We can just go to miscellaneous and you can find all kinds of different themes here. You can sort by sales, so it's going to show the ones with the most sales first. Like this one has 4,175 sales. And you can just go through and click on whatever ones you want. And you can try to search for ones that are good with Adsense as well. So that's a navigator one. This is WordPress jobs theme. And this one is just a different format. So you just go through and take a look at these, find one you like. So as you can see, some of these higher selling ones are a little more expensive. The other ones, the lower selling ones, are not as expensive, like I said, $10. And another theme, this is actually my favorite theme ever, I use it for all of my AdSense sites, is called Thesis. I'm not sure if Thesis 1 is still available. If so, I would highly recommend getting that rather than Thesis 2, just because Thesis 2 is a little bit harder to customize and get the hang of, in my opinion, but it's still very doable. And Thesis has one of the best looking, it's like the cleanest design I've ever seen. So you can build very nice looking sites based on it, and it's used by millions and millions of people on probably over 100 million websites. I don't know the exact details, but well, as you can see, 56,000 people trust Thesis for their websites. Okay, I was a little bit off. I said 1 million, but 56,000 is pretty good. All right, so I highly recommend this theme. You don't have to get it. I showed you a way to get pretty inexpensive themes as well. So we went over that. We went over Thesis. And now here's the optimal ad placement, and this is what I recommend doing for your ad placement. Now, you don't ever want AdSense ads above your navigation at all, ever. So this is for the home page, and you can do an ad unit right at the top here. You can have your article go down, and about halfway through you can have another ad unit. And these are the same sizes. They're 728 by 900. Down here you can have another ad unit. And this is 160 by 500. This is the blog format. So this is going to be, or the article page, I'm sorry. This is going to be on your other pages other than just your home page. So say you're adding more posts for different keywords and articles, then this is going to be what this is right here. So you have your navigation again. You have a smaller ad unit, and it's in the middle of your article, and you're going to have your article wrap around it. Down here you're going to have an ad unit the same size, but it's not going to have any text on the sides. And then you go down and you can have comments. If you have a longer article, you could actually split it, and you could have the ad unit here, and you could have your article finished down below it. If that was the case, I'd probably recommend moving it over and having it wrap around like it did up here. And then down here it's going to be the same as over on your home page format. It's going to be 160 by 600. And this is pretty simple to do using Thesis or any of the other popular AdSense themes like ClickBump, the CTR theme, or the heat map theme. Whatever you want to do, whatever you do, just make sure that you don't have ads that are up above your navigation. All right, so that's it for this section, and we will see you soon.